big ship out there today. I think that's headed into Portsmouth. Another lobster boat. He's been out there the last few days. They're cleaning the beach with a machine. Tide's headed out. Should be low tide at 9:30. Gonna try Beach Deep today, which is the offshoot of low conductor. Low conductor is good when you're clearing subsurface and surface finds. Now we can pull through the deep ones with Beach Deep. We're gonna pull through any more rings that are very deep. See if we can't get some really crazy deep holes today in the water. But maybe we're cleaned it out. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. Took me a good 6 months to a year to really learn this machine, this Manticore. But a lot of misinformation and disinformation out there on this thing. I'm gonna go back in and so on this audio boost, you got to make sure that's enabled. When you shut the machine off, it automatically disables itself. So you got to click that and re-able it, and there you go. So there's little nuances you got to remember. But that Beach Deep program, let's see, wanted to check ground balance. That Beach Deep program works good if you're trying to get underneath. And the low conductor is probably a little bit higher to the surface, subsurface small gold targets. Beach General is good up in that dry sand, and maybe on that little incline, steep incline coming down. I'm sure you could use it on the wet sand, but I wouldn't. I'd switch over and go to Beach Low Conductor. And if you're digging super deep signals, go to Beach Deep. And the sea saltwater program, I'm not going to use that. I'm not here to dig higher, targets like silver. And even though it's nice, if there's nothing else going on, but let's be honest, we're looking for gold, so we're going to go Beach Deep here. I think that's going to be the right setting for today. Sensitivity's at 20 right now, but I'm probably going to have to turn it down in the water. But the manufacturer states you're supposed to use seawater in the surf, but if you can get by dropping that sensitivity down a little bit and staying Beach Deep, I'd do that. Because it's really too quiet for me, that seawater program. Another great thing is that Minelab did was put an info button right here. So if you're unsure, you go over there to Beach General. We can go down here and hit the info. And saltwater Beach General purpose detecting, excellent all-around performance, most targets in dry sand or wet sand. And like I say, I would use that Beach General up there in that dry sand and on the slope mostly. Then you can go backwards. We'll go backwards again. Beach Low Conductor, we'll go down, hit the info button on that. And the saltwater beach detecting small or thin metal objects such as fine jewelry and jewelry items suitable for dry and wet sand. And those are closer to the subsurface and surface targets, and real small gold rings. Then we'll come back over here and we'll go to the next one, Beach Deep, and we'll select that. And we got saltwater beach detecting small or thin metal objects such as fine jewelry. So it's the same as Beach Low Conductor, but with aggressive settings for maximum depth, suitable for dry and wet sand. So we're going to use this over the spot we were using Low Conductor and see if we can get anything a little bit bigger or even a smaller gold ring deeper and pull it through now that we've cleaned off all the surface and subsurface targets in that cut. So, and like I say, we'll go over here to the final one, and I don't see me using this sea surf and seawater. If your machine's acting that erratically, you probably got it set up wrong, or you're running with too much sensitivity. But in a worst case scenario, you could use that in the water, and but you're not going to dig the gold volume. You'll dig more silver, because I believe that drops down the kilohertz way down. So it's a give and take. But we'll go down, keep going, do a noise cancel, and we'll move on here. Balance, I run anywhere from 0 to 12, sometimes 15, but 0 to 12 on the ground balance. You can manually put it in, or you can manually hold the button down and do the pump, pump the coil up like the old days. But usually 0 to 12 works down here, whatever your preference is. So sometimes if you don't want to go too high on the ground balance, because you'll null stuff out. You'll actually make it worse than it could be. So but we're going to try that today too. So we'll go back. They're in multiple IQ, like I say. So we'll see what we get. My audio theme, what I'm using is the enhanced. You got enhanced, normal, which it's giving me a bit of a background threshold. I don't use really normal, and enhanced is more for EMI. If you're getting a lot of EMI, you can kind of cool it off with enhanced. I don't use enhanced because it's almost like using seawater. So use depth, and depth is more like a pulse. You're gonna really get a high tone pitch that pulls that friggin' target right through. So then you got the prospecting, but I'm going to use depth today, so that's what I'm using for my audio themes. Noise cancel, you want to lift that up, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, because if there's any distant or intermittent EMI, you can pick that up on that long press. That's why the long press works better than the short. It was at 8 and it dropped to 1, so that's going to really null out any EMI here. That's how I use that. And I know I updated the Equinoxes, the 900 and the 7, me and Susan have. We got that same option now. We can long press that noise cancel button. Well, we got one already. A 69. What the hell is this? It's out of that other cut area that's forming. That's good. You don't usually get coins over here. Oh, that's a button. What is that? It's an older button or something. You don't usually get signals out of here, but that is light aluminum, so maybe it's just garbage. But back to this thing. So on this, go back up here, and like I was saying the other day, on that soft keys you can set up all kinds of shortcuts. I call them shortcuts because that's what it is. You just hold that. You can set up different configurations. It's not a big deal, but whatever you like. And you can also reset programs, which is cool, or reset the whole machine by holding the power button down. Vibration. If I say I came down here and I forgot my waterproof headphones, and that's the other thing is, you really want to wear waterproof headphones, because if you drop those wireless headphones in that surf, kiss them goodbye. They touches a drop of water and those things are gone. That's $100 right there, 150 bucks gone. But if you forget your headphones, you come in here and just enable this, and that handle will vibrate. So you don't need headphones. You can go by vibration and visual display. So just a little tip. I know some people don't, hard of hearing, that works too. If you can't wear headphones, you can use that too. So, which is cool. This is this is the best machine on the market, and I don't want a Hammer XP or Nokta. Nokta is just a cheap version of this. So this is definitely the best saltwater machine right now, if you know how to use it. And there's a steep learning curve, just like there was with the CTX, just like there was in 2000 when I bought one of the very first Explorers. I mean, they're on there now. They're peddling these Garretts now, and it's crap. I got fleeced in '98 by Garrett. I spent $800 on their GTI 2500, and I couldn't use it at the beach. So, Minelab is top of the game right now, and that's, they sell the units. Their Equinox series, it's a super machine. I love the Equinoxes, the 900s, even the 800s perform flawless. So, but I still think this thing is the best machine on the beach. 16. Let's see what this is. It's a Zinken. It's the mighty Zinken. It's a crusty one. We got something. Comes up as single number 56 on the Manticore. Junk earring. And an older Older one. I don't know. It's new. That's old. So it's pulling the edge. The cut's pulling the edge. What's the date on this? Ooh. Looks like an older one. 40s. 1940 something. Don't know if it's a silver one. 1940, nope. And there, guys. You hold this camera up. We see something down there, maybe? Got another class ring. Let's see what we got. Oh! Oh! Oh, this one's in rough shape, fellas. Look at that one. Wow, that's an oldie. Now that's an old ring. Might be a signet ring, might not be a class ring. See if we can scrape the top there, just a hair. Oh! Ooh! That's an old signet ring. It's got an L maybe? Wow! Look at that one. Oh, it's a little fiddle. I don't think it's junk though. Sounded like gold. Huh. Sweet. Sweet antique ring. Beach Deep is working. Ooh, look at this. That's an old antique hair clip. Probably from way back when. See if it still works. Oh, look at that. All right. Stuff. A piece of foil just now. It came up, guys. I got a tooth. The tooth. Look at this one. It's a heavy little one. It's a little molar or something. I had to bring that and scoop it backwards. Got a little tooth. Here, gentlemen. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Look at this cookie. Got another cookie. This might want to break open here, no? Let's see. Definitely silver. Yeah, Washington. Lots of Washingtons. Very few Barbers or anything really crazy old. Yep. It's a Washington silver quarter. There we go. Another cookie. See how the cookie crumbles down here. That's probably a wheat. Look at that. Yeah, it's probably a wheat. Come on off of there. Yeah, it's a wheat. See it? Get that really shiny copper color and you're in an old area. That hole. 89.90. Try to kick this out. Oh, damn it, my scoop dropped. Ooh, there it is. Just a quarter. Thought it would be silver. Oh, it is silver. Look at this one. Look at this one. It's not even a cookie. What is that, a 44? This got a funny color to it. Look at that. Definitely silver. That's not silver. Seems like there's newer coins over on this side. No? Is that silver? No, I don't look at it. It had that color. No, wait. Now, hold on here. I'm not going to be judgmental. I can't tell. I don't want to do it. It's a little toe ring. Right, well, here's the wrap-up video for today. Got a few things. Wasn't the best hunt, but it wasn't the worst, I suppose. Got down there pretty early. It was the tides now have changed. We're coming out of the minus tides and we're going to a more plus tide now, where the tides will be higher. So we probably won't be able to access that spot for much longer now. It's going to be another couple weeks. But got in there, did manage a 1941 quarter, a 1934 quarter, 1940 nickel, 36 wheat penny, 2 newer coins, 2 newer quarters, 2 zinc pennies, got a whole bunch of junk, cleaned that out. Plated earring on the other side, this old brass hair barrette. And when you start finding these in large pieces of brass too, white lead weights, really gray color to whitish, heavy lead weights, lots of pieces of brass. That's a really old sight you're working. And did end up with a signet ring. There's an L on there. It's more of a fit-all, so it's probably junk, but still pretty cool. That's an oldie. So that came out of the muck. The 92 got a 925 little toe ring with some moons and stars. Broken studded earring with a CZ, I'm sure. It's got 925 on the back, so a little bit of silver there. This was a little bit of a surprise. This is actually marked 925, sterling silver, and the pendant is marked 925. It's a little. This is an older pendant, I believe. So that was cool. A little crystal pendant. So those are good. The finds of the day may be these two crowns. They may be gold or have gold in them. So 2 little teeth crowns, and those are tough digging out. You can see where they would have gone over. They were caps, and there's a smaller one right here, right there. Heavy little buggers. And those were going through the scoop. So we try to, we struggle. I would dig it, get a bunch of sand in there, and run back to the beach and drop it. Kick it, and I know I got these 2. There's probably a few more out there because I was getting some pretty good signals, but they go right through those scoop holes. So that CKG scoop is great for the surf. Not so much on the beach, but great for the surf. So gave some of my Minelab settings. I hope that helps some people. That's what I've been using on all those beach modes. I kind of ran down through them. Noise cancel, long press, ground balance, tones, and the themes, and then some of the general settings too, where you want to use that audio boost. That works great. I hear a lot of complaints about the Manticore and the headphones not being loud enough. Well, you got to go in there and you got to enable that audio boost every time you turn that machine on. So I got mine charging right now. I got the 15-inch coil on the Equinox 900, and I might take that back and give that a whirl tomorrow. And the XP sitting there, I got to charge that. I got the Legend and the CTX, so 5 machines. I actually still got the Explorer 1 from back in 2000. I know Garrett has a new machine out. I'd steer clear. I just haven't had good luck with them. The Fishers I haven't had good luck with. They're more in the line of the Radio Shacks, single and dual frequency. I know this Garrett's being touted as something special, but I think if you're in line to buy a detector, I'm going to have to send you over to Calabash. He's online. He does YouTube videos. Check his videos out. He's got some pretty informative information. And some of the Nokta detectors are actually, they're decent. They're not the top of the line, but they're decent, and it's price point. You can get a machine now with a coil for under $500 and an extra coil, and some headphones, and they'll even throw some extras in the box for $450. And some of these other machines are, you know, they're not even close in the ballpark, and they don't even have half the functionality. So, you know, but I still think the Manticore is probably the top beach machine. The XP's up there, Legend's up there, Equinox is all fabulous. So, you know, you pick a machine, it depends on your desirability and how you like it. The thing I like about the Manticore is definitely the ease of use and the menu display. And the screen's beautiful. I'm waiting for XP to come out with a color screen. That would be cool. But they're all, like I say, all great machines, all capable. You've seen them in the last week. All of them have found good stuff. Susan had some great finds with that Equinox 700. Another fabulous machine. So they're all good, capable machines. So Beach Deep worked good today on the Manticore. I was pleased. So you'll dig deep holes with that Beach Deep, so be aware. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe to Susan's channel, and we'll be back out.